Another interdimensional caravan. We're back up to 2,000 gold, so let's use... Yeah, use our single scroll of magic mapping to light the way to that bad boy. And let's actually, yeah, zoom out and take a look for it. I'm guessing those are both shops, right? Yeah, and that's probably the bazaar up there. That looks more like it. Okay. Let's hopefully not run into too many threats on our way. Should be safe to heal up here, though. It's just gonna be too bad if I'm wrong about location, but I think this gotta be it. This is it. Perfect. Oh. Right as I enter, I realize the same mistake I always forget. Should dump my inventory before heading into a time portal. Oh well, hopefully there's nothing too special here, right? And no harm, no foul. First shop, nothing of too much note. Ooh. No, mostly curing. Potion of resistance may be kind of tempting, but we seem to be doing a little bit better in that regard lately. Seem to have figured that out at least a tiny bit. So let's see what else we find. A scroll of acquirement that gets on the list. No longer needing to spend money on identify scrolls, so we can leave those. And then finally, you know what, we could switch down to leather armor. That's cheap enough, but I'm gonna pick that up. Gonna head to the antiques here, and we're gonna buy a scroll of acquirement and then find an inventory space for it. If there's absolutely nothing we can throw away, we can always read the scroll of acquirement, see what it gives us, because it might not take up an inventory space if it's garbage, or if we take the gold option anyway. So, oh, this amulet. Corrode regen, MP +9, Dex +2. Probably never gonna wear that. Probably is pretty safe to drop that on the ground here, but one final peek through the rest of the inventory here, just make sure there isn't something more obvious I'm missing. Oh, I guess identifying this leather, that would kind of help out. RC +2, MP +9, lose a bit of armor class with just a +3, but honestly that's not horrible, but not worth lugging around. Let's find, not even shop, let's just find period to look at everything on this level. Make sure we're not missing out on anything too fancy here. Doesn't look like it. Traction potions, we have a decent number on us already, so I don't think we have to worry about that. No. I think that's all right. Nothing too impressive from this bazaar, but it's maybe a good thing because we've been running into a lot of them and don't have a whole lot of cash to spend anywho. Drop that. Let's drop the supple strength mail that we don't really need, and let's, okay, for a second I thought I messed up and forgot it. Let's read the scroll of acquirement here. We get the +10 Demon Blade Phasiad, electric branded with Dex +5. Huh. I'll look through everything else, but that's very tempting right off the bat here. Because otherwise it's an uncursed staff of poison, which we definitely don't need. +1 Hat of Winter. Harm is too scary for my tastes. Not very many gold pieces because we just spent so many. We unfortunately seem poorer than normal. So let's do it. Phasiad. Brand new sword. Looking fly as heck. Let's change that to a lowercase v in terms of letter assignment. And let's try out, oops, pressing all the wrong buttons, but let's try out our new sword here. +10 is slightly better than we would be able to enchant it on our own normally, but more importantly, an elect branded weapon is pretty awesome for taking out most of the enemies we run into at this point in the game, especially since so many of them are cold resistant. Fortunately, not in this case. We're gonna nuke this room because I don't want to deal with most of the stuff we're seeing right now. Very scary. There we go. Much better. Love to see it. Okay. Ouch. That hurt a little bit. I think we're okay with our reflection though. Just get behind. Yes. All is well. Between our evasion and our reflection, should for the most part be okay against 1 or 2 ranged enemies. It's only when it's the full hordes that some shots are bound to get through, and even a few shots getting through can make all the difference on this character. Okay, Mighted Iron Troll, very scary. We got through in one piece, perfect. Bring in the cavalry. Come on, ice beasts. Just honestly body blocking for the most part. Okay. So I decided to fight in the middle of nowhere here. Just have fight because I expected this fight to go a little bit easier than it has been. I'm going to soften up everyone with a single refrigeration here, and then that way can just mop up through the rest with relative ease. Even head to, oh, that was unexplored stairs, whoops. I shouldn't have done that, but still wanted to head to a stairway just to have an escape option open. Jeez Louise, don't love this. Let's throw in one slouch to, again, maybe add a bit of softening up to the mix here. And then we're gonna need to do some serious damage here. Come on. Okay, the tentacled mass is the one that I'm most scared of. Whoops, let's not smash the tab key because we do not want to walk towards enemies pretty much ever. Much better. Okay, we don't have Arlex, so I guess I should be a little bit careful against those buddies. Now head back to the stairs to heal up. Okay. In fact, it's been too long. Definitely, oh yeah. Been stuck just rigid, so much like pressure through my back as well, that everything's just seized up and tight. Every once in a while you gotta remember when you're playing high pressure games, you just gotta shake it out, gotta relax. Oh man. Okay, but with that, reinvigorated, ready to head off into the deep unknown here. And as we're clearing through Depths 4, I'm now finally fully debating where I want to go for the 3rd rune here. So with our first 3 on-stream victories, I thought it was kind of nice to spread it out between kind of all of the 3rd rune options. But now, kind of have freedom to pick whichever, right? It's always tempting to do vaults on any character or any caster character. They're pretty well suited for it, and specifically I guess they're well suited for doing it the way I like to, which is just nuking the whole place. So that could be fun. Slime is in many ways easiest. I know it's a very strange dichotomy in slime because it has the most kind of straightforward risks in many ways, and as long as you have a plan to take care of the royal jelly, it's really not too hard to do so. But there's always the chance, even with full corrosion resistance, that you'll get some really bad rolls. You'll end up sitting there when you're like minus 12 corrosion stats, all of a sudden you have no AC, you're dealing no damage. Things get real rough real fast. So I think we could avoid most of that, or at least wouldn't be too much of a problem. Yes, I will move just to get out of that bad choke point. But yeah, I think we could take care of it between our Evocables and Ozokubus. I think does alright. Oh, maybe slimes are resistant to cold, actually, now that I think about it. But regardless, I guess that is one that I feel a little more comfortable taking care of. Holy crap, I should be a little more cautious of how much damage I'm taking. Gold dragon. It's scarier than I was expecting. I thought because we'd gone through most of the dragons with no problem. Of course, the strongest one, the golden dragon, didn't know that much, but thought we could take it on here, especially with how the fight in the first one went. Let's not die too stupidly, shall we? Health potion. I don't mind dying in this game, but dying in a really, truly stupid way, absolutely no good. So this is a total of 80 damage dealt. Still in some ways in lethal range then. So we could step from time, use up a little bit of piety just to ensure safety without potentially having to use up any more consumable resources. In fact, I think I will try that out. Fortunately, lose some of our abilities with the loss of piety. Oh, and the dragon is going to be between us and our exits, but we're going to do a nice big loop up the top here. Lovely. Good. Head upstairs. There we go. Back up to max health. And with max health, I'm definitely happy to take on one silly old gold dragon. Ooh, maybe that's not worth it at all. I knew you were resistant to cold, but I expected that to maybe do some damage, that refrigeration. In that case, I almost want to be just dealing my electric banded. I guess electric banded and branded sword. Much better. Up to level 23 with that as well, which does remind me that it's been a little bit since we looked at our skills here. Ice magic is almost up to the cap we set for it. Same with evocations. Ooh, I never set a cap for it, but I was thinking around 10. I guess I never set a cap for it the second time I turned it on. That makes sense. But okie dokie. Honestly, might as well kind of keep that going. Ice magic, I'm happy to keep heading up for now as well. Maybe I don't have any complaints here. Spellcasting I might not even limit to 14, because kind of in the endgame point now where we have most of the tools, at least all the tools that are strictly necessary in order to beat the game here. Not to say that there aren't other advantages that we could eke out, of course. But it does give us some freedom for the skilling there, because there's nothing that we really need to push. We could push stuff, we could reach out into other categories if we so desire, but otherwise we're also honky-dory to just keep on doing like we're doing, I think. Relying on careful play instead of just hoping that we run into exactly what we need at any given point. And not too shabby here. Oh, I didn't even see Stone Giant launching rocks from behind there. Very scary. Oh, and I don't like Spark Wasp, but all good. Perfect. Should stop tabbing so much. It's probably gonna get me into trouble here. So I accidentally tab into a bad situation or something. Like even these, I didn't realize that so much of my success in fighting the very large, or the very ugly things, was in the fact that we were dodging most of their attacks. So as soon as we started getting hit by their attacks, things kind of went downhill there, but it's all good, I guess. Okay. Keep going through depths 4 here. Did I? Oh, I just hit a sentinel's mark. Crap. What's the safest way to do this? Probably drawing them down here isn't too bad, actually. In fact, should definitely stay in this choke point. Okay. Ideal, but also scary. We're in this choke point where we only have one spot of access from each side, but I don't love what we're seeing come in either. You know what, let's throw in one slouch, soften up the batch. Let's throw in a second slouch, kill this Spriggan, maybe kill the Caustic Strike. Shrike, which it did seem like we did. Okay, and this looks like it's gonna get worse before it gets better, that is. Okay, we have another slouch available. Pop that off. See how that leaves us. Tentacled monstrosity. So many hits per turn. Why you gotta do this? And I just finished my drink too, so if I want to get a refill, gotta get out of this fight in one piece. Ooh, Juggernaut coming in from behind. Don't love that. Like to not having to Ozokubus yet up to this point because I'm keeping potions open still. But I might throw in one more slouch. Still have the mana for it. Deal some nice unavoidable damage. Juggernaut hitting us? Yeah, it's not gonna go great. So it's Scroll of Summoning, or we could resort to like Box of Beasts and the like, maybe in Phantom Mirroring the Juggernaut behind us here. Let's actually try that out. Keeps him busy behind us. Oh crap, never mind. Still gonna walk right up to us. It's not what I wanted to see out of this, that's for sure. So our final, in the usual sense I guess, our final option here is to just step from time if we don't think things will go our way, which is looking kind of like it. I just don't like the Juggernaut next to us. Oh, I can no longer step from time. Slouched one too many times. Whoopsies. So, taking that off the table here, what else do we have? Scroll of Fear is not guaranteed to get this Juggernaut to leave us the heck alone. We should have a couple turns before it attacks, which is interesting. What else do we have at my disposal here? Polymorph, 3% chance to affect. Not happening. What else? Torment is half damage, but that will hit us as well, so we almost definitely die, I feel. Shucks. Might be time to blink. Though it has been nice having those in our pocket here, and it's kind of sad to get rid of any of them. Any of our consumables in general. We've been saving up, I guess. But I don't know what to do about this Juggernaut. I think our Juggernaut hits first, but it will not kill their Juggernaut in one hit. It's always tough because, yeah, I'm so tempted to just blink out. Don't have to think about it, don't have to worry. You can just escape the situation, or at least get closer to escaping the situation. Or I always want to try and find the wiggle room where we can potentially make space for ourselves here and not have to rely on that. Because even something like a teleportation scroll would be nice to use instead, but I'm not sure if that would take effect before the Juggernaut hits us. So we might need a blink scroll just to give us the time required, unfortunately. So, one final peek through the old inventory here. Right, glass is empty. We just went over this. Have a fight to get through, and then, and only then, can I sate my thirst. Okay, let's reread some stuff. Engulfed in water does not push enemies back, though, which is what I was kind of hoping for there. Trying to think of how much health we'd gain from something like Lig. Don't think that's an option. Would reduce our abilities to teleport in the future as well, which is always a little bit frightening. So, I think I might just blink so that I don't have to worry too much about mistakes here. Hate to do this, but blink, and then we're not out of it yet. So it's gonna be condenser vein all around us. Perfect. Then, do I use a scroll of summoning? It's tempting. Jeez, you're actually dealing a lot of damage too, Tango Reaver. I need to make sure I give you your due respect. Let's go. 1 health potion, which I don't love, because I'll need those in the future. Ozakubus. Oh no, don't do it near my Juggernaut. Take a step back first. Then Ozakubus. Oh man. Then keep that buddy busy with summons. Ouch. I did not keep him busy with summons. Oh, I'm lucky I didn't die there. Jeez. Okay. Stop. And think. Crap, yeah, I didn't... Right, I take 2 turns to move. I should not expect that these things won't be able to take their steps towards me and get their wind up in. Dang it, the last Juggernaut we fought was such a pushover that I was not at all mentally prepared for how this one would turn out. I guess the mark kind of was what set the soul off, so that cannot be completely ignored. So we could resort to using our only other blink scroll. I really should have used a telly after I blinked away. I got cocky and decided to fight instead. Which is a poor decision. Bad planning. Let's make sure, being very careful not to accidentally push anything either. So unfortunately, I think my options are fairly limited here. At least guaranteed options are fairly limited here. I hate being at 8 health. We just need to pop away. And then unfortunately, that's not going to be enough on its own. I mostly needed to get away from the Juggernaut. Still want to use a tele scroll, but at 8 health, a tele scroll is not even close to a guaranteed save. Nice if we had some way to heal while we walk, but we don't really. I think summoning scroll. Okay. That kind of works actually. Then, oh crap, stop doing that auto explore. The other option here is to take an ambrosia real quick while we have all the summons blocking our way. That will allow us to heal up a little bit. As soon as the Juggernaut comes into view, I get a little bit scared though. Okay. Seem to be okay. Let's walk this way, walk this way. Okay, now this stair's closer. Spark Wasp? What the heck are you doing here? You weren't supposed to be here. Okay. Me, oh my. Alarm traps, scary as heck, but we survived and made it out of that fight. Uh-oh, checking in, we're at 8 HP. Definitely not a great place to be at. Yeah. Bit of a panic, full panic mode scenario. But again, we are alive. We made it through. Somehow Murphy has managed to defy all conventions, and despite both my severe lack of good piloting and also some little bits of bad luck sprinkled in every once in a while, despite both those things, we're managing to survive even this far into the run, which is awesome. But I'm gonna tripping over that one. I'm gonna reward myself for surviving that fight by grabbing a refill for my drink here. But I'll be back in just about 10 seconds to continue on and not die right away with Murphy. At least that's the plan. Be right back. Okie dokie. Fill my cup. And then, without further ado, keep hopping. Head down to depths 5. A little bit. Oh, wait, never mind. We're not heading down to depths 5. We're still clearing out depths 4. Brain's getting ahead of itself a little bit there. But let's start exploring again. Hopefully, enemies have kind of spread out a little bit in the time since our first fights here. Jesus. Well, let's head to the stairs to hang out. Okay, one tentacled monstrosity is okay, but let's not get too many enemies showing up here. Perfect. Oh, fell into a shaft and dropped 1 floor. So it turns out we are doing depths 5. Brain was just looking into the future a little bit there. Ouch. I don't like corrosion. Ouch. Didn't expect you to hurt quite so badly. Hate to do it, but Fear Scroll, is gonna do absolutely nothing. Cool. Dang it, thought for sure that'd work. Box of Beasts. Bring in more summons. We need all the friends I can get. Crap. Okay. At least this one isn't totally my fault. Kinda got shafted in here, but not out of it yet. We do have the ability to step from time. I don't know how much that saves us when absolutely none of the floor is cleared anyway. Oh me, oh my. And so yet again, I find myself tempted to drink my last couple of heal wounds potions and bring us back down to square one completely in terms of consumables. Or do I step from time? It sucks because I can kill this end pretty quickly now. Of course, leaves me open to potentially dying. Something that would not be great. Fear Scroll, I'm guessing, does nothing with you since you're kind of a demon thing. That's fine. Fear Scroll does work on you. Summoning scrolls are so powerful that I didn't really want to resort to using my second one right away here. Very scary indeed. Well, to prevent from getting too stuck up in decision paralysis here, I guess I should continue to talk out loud first of all, because that always helps me get through it. Eventually I find that I solve my problems by talking them through for sure, or at least decide on what my brain wants to do. I think it is the Fear Scroll will be my way to go, just to get that end off my back. Oh, and it does work on the knight. Huh. Then yeah, I was hoping this was a dead end as I started to walk towards it. Probably shouldn't have just relied on that. Should have found a safer way to play it. Ouch. Oh, lightning bolt. Okay, it's gonna be a heal from me, dog, and then that lightning bolt can almost just kill me again, hey? Can indeed. Oh boy. Let's find our luck. I did end up finding something, right? Oh, it's the amulet that's on me. I don't think I need willpower right now. Oh crap, that takes this many turns to put on. Oh, and oh, that was just me taking off my other necklace. Perfect. Really just showcasing my aptitude at the game here and my skills, all the years that I've put into learning how to play this game here. Oh, I'm like a complete fool. Well, ambrosia, It did bring us up a little bit in terms of health, not quite as much as necessary, unfortunately. I don't think potions are going to do it for us anyway. So I'm going to Ozokubus because I just need to kill everything around me real fast here. I guess I could step from time. Well, let's do it. Then hide away in the corner. Please, no. Perfect. Oh wait, no, I think it did see me. Dang it. Never mind, not perfect. Get the heck out of here. Perfect. Oh no. Oh gosh. Speaking so presumptively, as soon as I see something, my brain immediately assumes the best outcomes, even though that's definitely not to be expected necessarily. Okay, taking these buddies out one at a time is a bit more my speed here. Don't love the look of that building. In fact, I would like to not head this way at all, if possible. Okay, come on, please. Come towards me, friend. As long as you come my way, we can make it through this in one piece. Oh gosh. It's always the constant struggle to survive in those brief moments directly after you fall down a shaft. Come on, stairway. Could escape to the abyss if we wanted. Oh, we were inside of the exit vault the whole time. Or I guess entrance to Zot. Exit to depths. Okay, so that was actually our exit going upwards, not our entrance into worse territory. Oh, that's fun. Well, pretty much everything is looking pretty inert here. I can at least use these the File of Floods on these spellcasters once they get a bit closer here. I think that's where I'm tempted to go with this. Wait, hold up. You, buddy. Mention anchor, blink others, blink allies, and circling. Don't like that. You smite, though. But no. Let's make sure we hit that, buddy. Apparently, oh, he's in a doorway, so it doesn't work. I'm a fool. But that's fine. We should be okay here. Just do our best to hack and slash. We at least got water for ourselves, which does give us a little bit of an advantage in melee here. But come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh boy. Let's heal up. So, okay. Now reconfigure my brain. We're deep in the depths of things here, I guess. Right? We're gonna have to get rid of these as well. I don't love, because I don't know the safest thing to do here. A wee bit of a loss. So without knowing the safest route, all there is to do is to just find a way and get going. Jeez Louise. Eden's now very scared of you after... For the longest time on this run, I had absolutely no fear and was just rushing headlong into them, assuming that I'd be able to dodge each and every single one of the attacks that came through. Ooh, should have been a bit more careful there. Summoners are always a little bit freaky. And okay, still no stairs, unfortunately. But one day, stairs, and they're stairs that we've explored, so that means they're safe, yes. Oh, definitely a lifesaver there. Let's, I guess, summon in some ice beasts. Go do my bidding. Perfect. Oh, we did pick up the javelins, even though I didn't really mean to there. So used to having a full inventory that it shocks me when we do actually have a space all of a sudden. Is already preparing to hit the capital Y to let the game know that I'm happy to leave them on the floor. Okay. Still haven't found our Juggernaut friend, which I don't love. Hey, speak of the devil, okay. No, come on, get distracted by my beasts. Hit them, you fool. There we go. Get distracted. Perfect. Takes all of our will and being just to take those buddies out, but we did it. And ooh, just got some more acid charge wand. Acid charge is for our wand, so that is pretty sweet. And for whatever reason, as soon as I go on stream for these Sunday things, I immediately start stumbling over all my words. Sound like an idiot. But that is all good. This got a lot scarier than I expected it to. I don't actually know if that was a good move what I did there. I started throwing out freezes. The nice thing about them is that it's guaranteed to hit, so I at least don't have to be concerned about the elf dodging each and every one of our attacks and deal no damage, so that's good. It's also not very often you see a Minotaur that's not in the gauntlet, so that's kind of interesting. Oh, did you just light a bunch of trees on fire? Hey, whoa, that's not very chill. Oh, geez. They're all on fire. It's spreading. Also, that's a cool sword. Oh, it's the Autumn Katana. Oh, I don't see that on Randar very often. Crap, I'm trying to find safe places where the forest fires aren't hurting me. Let's take a look at this. +8, so pretty solid enchantment on it, and it has really good accuracy and damage stats, +3 and 13 compared to -1 and 12, so more damage, base damage, than our Demon Blade here, and slightly better accuracy as well, which is sweet. Hi, you made killing the Titan look easy, I mean Juggernaut. This time around, yes. Unfortunate that you happened to come in right as things were under control, because when we first ran into that very same Juggernaut, things didn't go quite so smoothly and ended up spending a lot of resources just to get out of it. But Dry Forest should go up in flames, right? I'm surprised it didn't spread more, for sure. But let us finally drop this other Demon Blade that we'll probably never switch back to. I'm tempted to try out the Autumn Katana. Clarity is a really nice ego. Not being able to be affected by a lot of confusion effects is pretty incredible. And the Vorpal damage won't be resisted by anything. I don't think I've ever gone the Autumn Katana in a run where I'm actually running long blades. It's weird having the opportunity to actually use it this time around. I almost want to, just for the chance to use it once in my DCSS career. Looks pretty cool too. I'll think about it. Do really like my +10 Demon Blade here. But okie dokie, let's head down the stairs on our own accord this time around. Not great. Let's go upstairs, bring these buddies with us, shall we? That way we can just immediately refrigerate the whole area. Wasps don't do very well in refrigerators. There we go. Because what I've forgotten to do is I have not replaced my amulet with anything. So I could get this Arlek. It is at, sacrificing will, which is not good. Not great at all for us here. What skilling bonus do Merfolks have? They're mostly really good with polearms. Dodging is really solid. And then, what else? Transmutations are really good as well, but ice magic and poison magic are pretty solid as well. I can give you a quick peek. I just wanted to test my own memory there a little bit. But yeah, mostly it's that dodging, the polearms, and transmutations that you're usually going to be going into. But we ended up choosing the sword this time around just because we ran into that beautiful, or this scimitar right here very early on in the run. Plus, there's also the fact that long blades are pretty fun with, I'm just talking while taking way too much damage here, which is not very solid play on my end. Geez, yeah, I should have just slouched these buddies. Oof. Oh, I guess it was because we were in a corridor too, so the lightning bolt was bouncing around. Anyway, whoa. Let's give myself a bit of a shake after that. All I was trying to say is that Long Blades on Che is really fun because you get really good stats, really good evasion, so just getting those riposts in, especially since if you have to run away, you're going to be doing so at a pretty slow pace. Jeez, yeah, no, that just hurts like hell. I think that kind of convinces me to switch over to this Arlek amulet. Plus it's acrobat, so if we start moving here, going up to 47 evasion does kind of play into that whole thing that we were just discussing here. But I will have to try and remember, keep myself on peak attention basis for anything that requires willpower, because I'm extremely short right now. We'll see how well I can do to actually follow through with that. And I'm tempted to see, with the acrobat, I'm curious if we could just run away from monsters and let them attack us, and let the riposte do most of our action for us. Definitely be kind of a fun way to play. Maybe not something I want to do right now when we're already having some issues with this character, or at least we have been historically in the run here. And I would really like to pull off a win with Murphy here. I think Murphy deserves it after all the hardships that we've been through together. At least deserves me trying my best here. Let's throw out some frozen ramparts. Should have potentially done that sooner. That should turn the tides of this little battle. Pretty sure I could tap through most of those enemies on my own. Made me a little too cocky once more. It's strange how I can go from talking about not being too cocky to immediately falling prey to that exact thing. Alas, that's human nature, is it not? But, okay. Finally on the upswing for piety for Che here, which is nice. Do want to have the option in the future to throw out all the slouches we require. Get over here. That kind of worked there. So I'm thinking if enemies have ranged attacks, it might be worth it sometimes to walk away from them, gain that dodging bonus. Is that right? I guess I'd gain the dodging bonus from walking towards them too, so maybe that's just stupid brain trying to come up with clever things. Ouch. Things go south real fast. You have really good evasion, but less effective against monsters with AoE. Definitely, yeah. Always have to pay close attention to who we are fighting. And just getting surrounded. Wish the Actars would come at us here. There we go. Didn't want to take too much damage from the Actars peppering in on us while we had that Eden also threatening us. Similar sense. Now I'm very scared of these elementalists here. Let's see how that goes. Not great. So I just want to run a little bit further away. Far enough that when Ozakubu's refrigeration, I can head for a retreat here without worrying too much about the Golden Dragon and Giants that are in this little section here.